Right, for this I'm going to be using the iPad to try and record the construction of the trinket box part. So I've created a new document here. I'm going to call this trinket, let's try and spell it correctly, trinket box side. Okay, click on OK. I've not done this on the iPad, so it's a learning thing for me as well. Okay. So we've got our default geometry that we can spin around with that, okay? I'm going to start first of all by selecting the front work plane and then clicking on the sketch tool. So I'm now doing a sketch on the front work plane, okay? I'm going to swing the view by clicking on the front and then front there, so I'm looking directly at it. I'm going to start by drawing a box from the center using the center point rectangle tool. There. Now with the iPad you have to sort of move the cross, well, there's a little dot that's next to it, so it's right on the center like so, let go and then drag out the shape you've got. Now the difference with the iPad and the PC is that you don't get the dimensions straight away, you need to dimension them next. So I'm going to go back to my pencil icon and then choose the dimension tool. Then I'm going to click on the top line and that gives me the dimension above it, saying 162. Click on that once and that gives me the dialog box so I can change it. So we know this has to be 120 millimeters. Green tick, and there it is. I'm then going to click on the side line here and that comes up with 68.124, which isn't bad considering that I wanted 68, so I'm quite close, but I'm going to click on that. Again, the dialog box appears, change that to 68, green tick, and there we have it. Okay, the object dimensioned. I'm going to zoom out, or zoom in rather, so I can see more clearly and drag, drag this over so I've got it more central. There we are. Okay, good. Right. If you find the toolbox on the left-hand side is in your way, you can, you can click on that button on the side there, and then that should move it over so you've got more space to work with. Okay, right, so now we want to actually draw the teeth for our object. We're going to start by drawing a construction line to give us the spacing of the depth of the teeth. So I'm going to go to the pencil icon, choose the line tool, but I'm also going to choose the construction line tool, which is the one that's next to the circle here. There we go. So I now have two tools selected. And I'm just going to draw a line going vertically from there to there, okay, and that's drawn. What I don't know is the distance from the edge, that is, so I'm going to go to my dimension tool, so pencil dimension tool, click on the outer line, click on the construction line, oops, that didn't work, let's try that again, there and there, that's it, there, and there I have my dimension there, so that's telling me it's 15.937, click on that tool, change that to 14, green tick. Okay, now I'm going to use my line drawing tool. Okay, I'm going to draw some vertical lines. I'm going to do one roughly in the middle, so from there to there. Yep. Click off the tool, click back on it, so it's like pressing escape on the PC. There and there. And I'm going to do one in the middle as well, so there and there. Okay, brilliant. Right. Now I need to know the distance between each of the teeth. So I'm going to use my dimension tool again. So dimension tool and dimension from that top line to the middle to that line there. And that's telling me that's 18.049. Let's change that to 17. Green tick that. Then do the same dimension for the bottom line to the one above it there and drag that over and click on it. And that is 17 as well. Okay, now, so remember, it's 68 divided by 4, so that's 17 plus 17 plus 17 plus 17 gives you your 68. Okay, I'm now going to add some extra lines in this, so take my line drawing tool, and I'm going to fill in the middle here, so coming from the first tooth down to the second, to the mid tooth, from there to there, and from the top of the bottom tooth to the end there, okay, because now I can chop out sections that I don't need. So click on the pencil, click on the scissors, which is there, trim, and then lose lines that I don't need. So I don't need that line there, and I don't need that line there. And I also don't need that line there, so that can go away. Brilliant. Okay, so I've got one side of my tooth created. I'm now going to go back to my line drawing tool and pick the construction line. I'm going to draw a line through the middle from under 120 down. Okay, so there to there, going through the center. Okay, and this is going to act as a mirror line, so we can mirror the objects on the other side. So I'm going to click on the pencil icon, choose the mirror tool. So look to find the mirror tool, which is, where is that? I can't see the mirror tool. Oh yeah, the mirror, there we are. Okay, select the mirror line, which is the center line that I've just drawn. Okay, there. And then select the entities that I want to mirror. So I'm going to mirror the horizontal lines that I drew. So one there. Oops, hang on. Mirror line there, that's it. And that line there. And that line there. Okay. Right. And I'm also going to select the construction line that we drew there as well. Okay. Now I'm going to add in some fill-in lines like I did before on the other side. So from there to there. And from there to there. Okay. Now take my trim tool. So trim and trim out sections that I don't want. So there and there and there. And I should have, oh, hang on, I'm missing one construction line, or no, fill-in line from there to there. That's it, I think. A complete shape. That looks like a complete shape to me, okay. Right, that's fine, okay. Don't know why that message is there. Okay, now let's just swing that around so we can see the object that we've got here. Let's deselect that. Okay, and that should extrude out. So now I'm going to choose my extrusion tool. Extrusion. Okay, I've got one error somewhere. Let's see, which is that. Must have an error somewhere. Where is there an error? Oh, I can see. Yeah, I haven't got a construction line from there, so let's look at the face first. Get back to this. Edit. There we go. That's right. I haven't drawn a line from there to there. That's it. There you go. All right. Now then I can go to my extrusion. There, that's made it to a solid shape now. Yep. And I set that distance to be 14 depth. Okay, there. And there I have my 3D shape there. So the problem was that I'd missed out a line on the right hand side there, and now it's been constructed there. So there is my first part created. Okay, ready for the next part of the assembly. Okay.